Joining me today is one of the referendum's chief petitioners, Representative Ed Diehl, a Republican who represents District 17, which includes East Salem, Staten, and Detroit. Representative Diehl, thanks so much for being here.
You bet. Great to be here.
Okay, so on Tuesday, the Elections Division verified more than 160,000 signatures. These were from 190,000 plus signatures that No Tax Oregon submitted to the legislature on December 12th. Now the referendum's headed to the November ballot. How do you feel? What do you think?
Oh, we're ecstatic. I mean, the turnout was amazing. We collected over 250,000 signatures all told. We knew this was going to go through and be verified. We actually collected over 3 times the necessary number of signatures.
Were you surprised by that level of support? Because it was way more than what you needed.
We were surprised. Our goal, we were confident that we could do it, even though everybody said we couldn't do it. Our goal was to collect 100,000 signatures in 30 days. We collected over 250,000 in 38 days.
Okay.
Overwhelming.
So you're out there with volunteers and you're talking with supporters of the referendum. What are you hearing out there from voters?
Voters have had enough. They've had enough. They want their state back. They do not feel, especially in this case, that the legislature is representing their interests. And what they saw is a vote go through for a massive tax and fee increase despite overwhelming opposition. That just didn't sit well with the Oregon people. And so you combine that with what the governor did, which she, I think in a cynical way, cut the number of days we had to gather signatures in half. That
fired up a lot of people. Were you worried at that point as time was running out?
Well, we figured that would happen. We took that time to organize and build a machine to go out and get those signatures. So by the time she signed, we were ready. I mean, we were printing ballots within a couple days. It took us 2 days to get approval. But we were ready to rock and roll right after her signing this. So, but we were still shocked by the turnout. It really was surprising.
Governor Kotek has said the legislature's emergency funding for ODOT will be suspended immediately after the verification. She says this could lead to layoffs, maintenance station closures. Does that concern you, especially as we head into winter here?
Well, I've also heard that ODOT is going to keep maintenance at existing levels that they've had before, and they're going to continue hiring. And I'd also say to the governor, do not sacrifice maintenance and safety. That's the most important thing to the Oregon voters.
So
when it
put
comes to
projects
transportation.
aside, is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes. The most important thing for Oregon voters on transportation is road safety and maintenance. So to say that that's the first thing to be sacrificed, I don't think we should be holding that hostage. I'd look at the other things that we're funding that the governor is prioritizing ahead of safety and maintenance and ask why. Why are you prioritizing those things? Why is the Democratic leadership prioritizing those things over safety and maintenance?
I'm thinking like a viewer here. The past couple of winters, I'm on the air and I'm talking to ODOT about, okay, what kind of numbers are we seeing out there as this storm hits, plows on the freeways? And they always do tell us, frankly, we don't have the resources, so please stay home. Do you think then current levels of maintenance and safety as far as our freeways go is enough even?
No, I think we should be doing more. And I think the legislature in the past has hamstrung the maintenance and safety budget. We basically tied the hands of ODOT in a lot of ways about how much money can go toward that. And the rest of it's diverted to other things. I think we need to revisit that. I think that we should have more money spent on road safety and maintenance. And the thing is, the money is there. Let's prioritize safety and maintenance first, and then look at what else we can spend money on.
So shift the money around in the budget, reorganize the budget.
That's really what the Oregon people asked for here.
Governor Kotek also said supporters of the referendum don't have a backup plan to make sure Oregonians are safe. What do you say to that?
We gave another plan. She didn't like the plan. That's basically what it is. And again, I would ask, why is the first thing on the chopping block safety. That should be the top thing that we prioritize. We're spending money on electric car chargers. We're spending money on a social equity office. We're spending money on urban renewal programs. I just drove through the Rose Quarter to get here. We're looking at a $2 billion Rose Quarter project. That will never happen as it's designed. There's one urban stretch of I-5 between Mexico and Canada that is 2 lanes, and it's through the Rose Quarter. That project, over $2 billion budgeted, doesn't even increase the number of through lanes. People see this, see how their money's being spent, and say that's the wrong place. And so to sacrifice road safety and prioritize those things, I think that's just a cynical move.
Okay, so some parts of the law are moving forward, right? Including
Yes.
Simplifying the tax structure for trucking companies, increasing oversight on major ODOT projects, a per mile electric vehicle fee that drivers are going to have to pay. Why this and not that? Did you anticipate that? Was that part of the plan here?
Well, there are some things within the bill that I did like, my other chief petitioners liked. For example, the tolling language that was put in 2017, this bill removed all that tolling language. There's also some parity things for the truckers. So there are things in the bill that we did not want to remove. So what we did is we wanted to keep the referendum simple and focused, and we focused on the things that were most that the Oregon people disliked the most, and that was the gas tax increase, the fee increases, registration increase, and the doubling of the statewide payroll transit tax.
Could lawmakers take up the transportation bill in the upcoming short session? If so, what are you expecting to come out of that?
That is really up to the governor and the Democrat leadership. What I hope to come out is, what I want to see is a full audit of ODOT, a comprehensive audit, performance audit in detail. I want to see maintenance and safety prioritized, and then I want to backfill the rest of the budget items with other lower priority items. We'll see where that goes. That's what I want to see. I hope that's what we get. I think that's what the Oregon people deserve out of this process. It's not, we can't just repeal this and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that lawmakers are willing to compromise after what you went through in the fall?
I don't think they have a choice. If they want to do something that goes against the Oregon people, all I can say is people are watching right now. Mm-hmm. They're watching their legislature. They saw this legislature ram something down their throats that they opposed, and they came out in force, in record time. This has never been done with a volunteer group. It's never been done.
Do you think that underscores what's going to happen in November?
That totally underscores.
Yeah.
I think we've changed the language around taxes and fees for years to come because of this effort.
What are you going to be working on between now and the start of this next short session?
There's a lot of things. I serve on the healthcare committee. We're dealing with some Medicaid challenges on that front. I'm also going to be helping to figure out what the solution is around transportation.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
you're going to have to work on this leading up to
Yes.
the session, right?
Yes. And on this issue specifically, what I want to do before we get into session is understand what's a good solution that fits what the interests are for the Oregon people. It's not going to be where the Democrat leadership wants it to be. They're just going to have to accept that and give up some things and do what the Oregon people want here.
Representative Diehl, thanks for being here. Thanks for your time. We really
You bet.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah.